right, so Josie, we're gonna get back to your second pick, Ryan Murphy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. You know what? I'm a late. What is it? Like a follower of American Horror Stories. I kind of caught on late.
Yeah. So me too.
Oh my God, I'm like obsessed.
Did you watch the one with Sarah Paulson and Cuba Gooding Jr.?
She's in every one of them. So.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, pretty much.
Literally in every single season.
All right, so the one with Cuba Gooding.
Okay,
and what's what was it? And what's the lady's name?
Roanoke, right? Roanoke?
Yes, Roanoke. Roanoke.
Yes, that was the 4th season, I believe.
Okay, that one I loved. That's one I loved.
They're all good. Did you watch all of them?
Nah, I've only watched like one.
Did you see?
I only watched one.
I watched one, and I had to watch all of them.
Did you see Ratchet?
Yes,
I did.
Good. I love. Actually, Ryan Murphy gave me my first speaking role. I was on a pose. I was just background, and then he gave me some lines. That's pretty cool with India Moore.
This past season.
It was the first.
Oh, first season. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he's so cool when he comes on set. He's like a rock star.
Okay.
He comes on with like red shiny boots, and he has like an entourage, and you're just like, with a cape.
I have to go back and watch that episode.
A lot of props to him because he comes with his chest up. He comes on stage like.
And he's just so cool.
Crew behind him, and he's got his little book, and he's like, "We about to get it in."
And he's so cool.
You see that?
I just love him. He's very
all right, so I got some TV to watch then.
And then the script keeper, like the script person's like yelling at me, like, "No, you're not supposed to say anything." I'm like, "Yeah, but he told me." Like he's the director. If he tells you to speak, you speak. So and then
the script supervisor is basically telling you, he's telling you to go ahead.
Yeah, I'm like, well, he just told me to say it. So and then they just wrote it in. So.
You know how they get on set.
Yeah.
Especially like I said when. It's important because when you see Ryan, when he comes on set like that, everybody's in tune.
Yeah.
What you call is like that too. Magnum PI.
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck.
Okay.
He's a drill sergeant. When he comes on set, everybody be quiet.
Yeah, you get in line.
We did the same thing with Halle Berry. We were doing what's the one with John Wick.
Mm-hmm.
So that night they were like, Halle Berry's here tonight.
Okay.
So they make the announcement. So we're just like, yeah, whatever. You know, we shoot celebrities all the time. So when she was getting ready to come, they was like, all right, 30 minutes, Halle Berry's coming.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just like, yeah, whatever, man. Then it's like, all right, 15 minutes, then everything starts getting quiet.
Yeah.
Like, man, what the hell's going on? They're like, man, she's coming. And I didn't even know. I'm standing by the door, she's getting ready to come. I started seeing her behind the door. Everybody gets dead silent, nobody's moving. And then when she comes out, it's like nobody moved. Everybody just standing there like, she comes, she does her thing. And that was, for me, the first time I saw, like...
star power.
Yeah. I saw the monitor. The monitor was in front of me. She came out and she stood there. She had the 2 dogs. Mm-hmm. The trainers are there. Everybody's quiet. You can hear a pin drop. And I look at, because when she walked out, I'm like, she looks like Tawanda. You know, she doesn't look like anybody special.
Yeah.
You know, but when I looked at the monitor and then I watched her work, and to me, it was like God allowing me to, because I'm the only one, I can see the monitor and see her. And I saw her work, and I was like, whoa. She like marries the camera. I've never really seen anything like that. She knows what that camera's doing, even like if her back is turned. And that's when I was like, that's why they were like
you said, star power.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Quite magical.
So sorry, I didn't mean to derail you from the Ryan Murphy.
No, it was all part of it.
Okay. Yeah. So Ryan Murphy,
awesome. I love
horror story.
Very good. You gotta.
What else? He has more stuff. You said Ratchet.
Ratchet was good. Ratchet was
the first one to the last.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He's a great storyteller. I think. I don't know if he writes all of them. Do you know?
I don't think he writes all of it.
Okay.
He has a whole team.
Okay. Well, he's got a good
team. And he did Glee as well.
Politician was good, right? You liked it.
Great.
He liked it.
That little white kid was good. It didn't come back, did it? They said they shot the second season.
I saw bits and pieces of that, but I didn't see the whole thing.
Okay.
He was good. He was really good. I don't know who that.
But yes, he did do.
Because that's the one with Sharon Stone was in that, right?
I believe so.
Is she? I don't know.
I think Sharon Stone's in that.
She was his mom.
Right. That was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's dope.
All right, cool.
He's very inclusive.
He really,
Well, a lot of them are. HBO was like that too. I remember trying to get in, and there's like no way into HBO. And then once you get in, like you're in. Because I just got into another one, and I just started realizing like this is HBO. I've been in like HBO, and that's what I had wanted. You know, and I was like, oh wow. But when you're to get in, like I don't even know how I got in, so I don't even know what.
I would love to get into Shondaland.
Yeah.
Shondaland would be good.
Because if you remember, I think Reagan Jean was on another show, the lawyer show that she did.
Yeah.
It was on.
For
that
one
was a
season.
short. That was a short lived.
Yeah.
I think it got canceled.
That was him.
Oh, wow.
That
Yeah,
was
he
him.
was on that show. He was on that show.
That was
He was
his
one of
first
the
big
lawyers.
break.
I remember him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember,
But
I didn't know.
he got caught up in Shondaland.
Yeah.
Lucky him.
No, but remember, he's in what you call. He plays what you call
He was in
Chicken
Roots.
George. He plays
He was
Chicken
in
Oh,
George.
right. He was,
Oh, he was
in Roots.
amazing. That was the
remember.
first time I saw him.
What, and
I was
Root-
like,
and Roots?
This guy's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new
The
one.
okay.
The new one.
And he-
That came out like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he won me over because he's a Frenchman and he was doing the Southern accent. And he
Okay.
was
He's
doing
very
pretty
good.
good.
He's very
Yeah.
good.
Wait. He's French?
He's
Yeah.
French,
Oh,
I thought he was
wow.
British.
No, he's French. Yeah, and he was doing the Southern accent. So
Whoa,
that's
this
what-
dude has range because I thought he was British.
No, he's a Frenchman. Yeah,
So he can do American accent and a British.
he did the Southern accent.
That's
He
crazy.
did
He's
the Southern
good.
accent. And he wasn't
Okay.
bad. He wasn't great.
Okay.
But I've heard a lot worse. You know. So
Yeah, you know what's to speak about that right now? What do you think about all these foreign characters or foreign actors
like
playing
Dan-
American
like Daniel?
actors and role like Daniel Kaluuya?
Yeah.
You got Idris Elba.
Yeah.
You got what's the guy from Star
many.
Wars? I can't remember his
I
name
forgot
right.
his name, yeah.
You know, and then you got
Even that guy
and
in,
Damson Idris. You have
Yeah.
How about in the Underground Railroad, the one guy who plays her boyfriend with the blue eyes? I don't think he's American.
I don't remember.
And he's doing well. He's in a new movie, Old. I can't wait
I
to
don't
see that
remember
movie.
who.
okay.
He's
Okay.
got blue eyes. I don't know his name.
Well, yeah,
though.
but what are your
I don't
thoughts
think
on
he's
that? Like, what do you
American.
guys think about
So-
those characters?
Oh,
Like, they're playing American experiences, and it's like,
Oh, it makes you want to go to to learn what they're learning. Their schools, must be teaching.
So you
them
think
some
they're better
proper
actors
skills.
or something?
I feel like they're getting
I
better
think they-
training. I think their skills and their whatever they're teaching, the tools in their schools. I feel like it must be
I
better.
think-
They're killing us right now.
I think
Yeah.
this
It's
is.
all there's no American actors except
Yeah. Look at Cynthia
Denzel's
Erivo too.
husband. I mean,
Well,
Denzel's
she's
son.
incredibly talented.
Yeah.
She is
incredibly
talented. She was
Yeah.
great in Aretha.
She was amazing. The only thing is, there's a lot of us that are amazing. I really think this is a part of the same system that Angela Davis in her interview with what's her name? What's the director? Ava. Ava does an interview with Angela
Okay,
Davis, and she
yeah.
says, she talks about how, we have all these companies now who want to create diversity and inclusivity programs, but you never change the system. And my point about that is, America never really liked black people anyway.
Yeah.
So anytime you look at the, listen, somebody, I saw a meme the other day that says, baseball is America's sport, right? Where all American families get together to watch 9 Dominicans play baseball.
Yes.
Right? So
Yeah.
the thing is, America would rather have blacks from anywhere else than from Mississippi.
Yeah.
If you're from Mississippi, we ain't
That's
dealing with
facts.
you. But if you're from England, come on.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's just America, and I think you're not going to stop us. We're going to keep working hard. We're going to make it.
It's
You
the
can hire
culture,
as many
right?
people as you want, but we're still coming
Yeah,
because we
it's-
ain't
Yeah.
going nowhere.
But one thing is, though, we've actually become the gatekeepers now.
Yeah.
Because a few of us are in position, and a few of us will basically. There are people out there who could work with you, who choose not to work with
Yes.
you, and it makes no sense.
Yeah,
and
man.
it's like you're now in position. You have the money, you have the resources, you have the connections, yet they do not work with
Hold
us.
up. On top of that, you know how hard it is to get here because you came from there. Somebody gave you a plug. You get in the seat, and now you calling homeboy from over
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
And you see me right here. I'm from.
Exactly.
Me and you used to go to the corner store together. But you gonna call my man from way
Exactly.
over there? Whoa, okay. But my thing is, you're not gonna stop us. Anybody who knows me and her, you ain't gonna stop us.
Yeah.
You could try, and it might take us a little bit longer. But not only are we gonna get there, when we do get there, we're gonna put our people on.
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
coming with a whole crew of the fellas from the corner store that you used to walk by every day, who I know have talent because I know them.
Well, what did Ice Cube say when you spoke to him?
He said, they asked him one time, they said, "Are you gonna put your people on?" He said, "No, I'll put the people on who got talent." He said, "I'm gonna go back and get the talent."
Yeah.
So because I've been making it my business now. When I see the celebrity, I ask Ice-T straight up. I said, "Man, I need a plug." He
Yeah.
said, "What?" I said, "Man, I need a plug." He said, "Man, good luck with that." I said, "Okay, but I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you.
Might as well.
Because you in position.
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing. I ain't out here selling no weed.
Well,
I'm not doing
why,
nothing.
why do you think that is? I'm actually still kind of confused because I don't understand why it is that we can have so many people who are now millionaires, even some billionaires, who have the resources and the opportunity to basically. I'm not talking about put somebody on. I'm talking about work with us. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying handouts. I'm not saying give us a help, like help. No, recognize, say, yo, boom. I'm trying to work with people who look like me or who come from where I come from, who I know have talent.
Exactly.
That's it. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for you to just give us stuff. We're looking for you to say, look.
Acknowledge, like you said, recognize.
Why you can't do an American Idol for gaffers, for grips, for lighting, for you know what I'm saying, for all of the camera assistants, all the people who went to school, HBCUs or mainstream, big universities. Why can't you go and say, look, we want to find you guys. Where are you? Let's make it happen. Let's create a brown town of a bunch of people coming together, working together to make stuff happen in this entertainment industry. That's what we need to do. That's how we assume control. That's cooperative economics.
Man, that's a great point, man.
That's beautiful. Hollywood Tussle. Hollywood Tulsa, yeah.
It's a great point, and I think the answer is so hard, it's so elusive, because our people get to this place financially where all of a sudden their perspective changes as to what and how success should be bred or carried on. So they start, like, when they get past that door, they shut the door and lock it behind them.
I think it's a crabs in a barrel type of mentality because
I didn't want to.
I think that's changing.
And I didn't want to say
it's changing.
It's like I want to keep this position. You might help. You might mess that up. I've seen it. I've just seen it. Like, it's like, I don't know about that. You know what's crazy? I've seen, and I'm not even going to call anybody out, but I've seen people that I know get help from people, and then now that same person is no longer worthy because they're worried that that person may not be able to do what they want them to do or be successful the way they want them to be successful, and they're thinking that might mess up whatever chance they've got with whoever they've already been hooked up with.
And that's happened to us numerous times on different levels, but what we always remember is what's for us is for us.
Yes.
That's true.
That really comes into, I really feel like, I'm not a big religious person, but I'm talking about our spiritual balance.
Exactly.
So we came into the game balanced. When we met, like, she was already kicking spirituality, not religion, just like, she was talking about law of attraction.
Alignment.
Yeah,
yes.
There you go. So we already grounded coming in. So we're not worried about if you give us the bag. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the bag. I'm 50 years old, man. I don't care about that, really. I mean, if you're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it, I'm going to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, we're already working on what we're going to do with our funds. We haven't even gotten them yet.
Yes.
We're looking at land in Mississippi. We got a clothing line. We got stuff already lined up that we can barely pay for. But if we get the check, we know what to do. We know which of our friends.
You have a plan already.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're
A plan-
in position.
plan-
We're just waiting
exactly.
for,
I tell her all the
we're
time.
working towards it, actually. So
Yeah,
if something
Yeah.
happens,
Yeah,
wonderful.
hopefully Van Jones is willing to give some of the entertainment dollars of that $100 million he got from Jeff Bezos.
Hello.
Because there's plenty of filmmakers out there and people. Like, look, we are people who can make so much happen with less.
Yeah.
You give us $100,000, we'll make a $30 million looking movie. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
That's kind of what happens. We're able to make it happen.
We're totally able because that's what we're used to.
And we love doing it. Fannie Lou Hamer said this. She said that white people don't understand us. She said the reason why is because they've been in front of us with their backs to us all the time. We've been behind them the whole time. So the reason why we understand you is because we've been standing here watching you.
Yes.
We know who you are because we're standing right here
But they don't
watching.
know
But
our
you never
struggle.
look back at
Never,
us.
no.
You never seen what we do and what we're capable of
Yeah.
doing. And the beauty is, and this is part of what our film is, Black Privilege, White Power, is that some white people are now starting to look back. So there is some places where the white community is like, hold on, these people might have something. Like, give them a shot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. We're like, we brought in some talented people who are coming in with us and allowing us to keep our story authentic, meaning like I'm not selling the story so that now you can take the story and make it you now
Hollywood.
tell-
Hollywood.
Yeah, so now you're telling our story.
Watered down.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when they start to tell our story, you notice they take out the 25-cent juice. They're like, no, I don't think he should have been drinking Old Gold. Maybe he was drinking, but that's our story.
Like old English didn't exist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
But we need to tell it. That's our story.
Yeah.
Let us tell the story.
Tell our truth.
Yeah, man. Just give us.
It's true.
Just give us a shot.
Yeah.
Just give us a shot.
Yeah.
man.
Truth sells.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, and you know, I can bring it back to the story with the show you brought up, Snowfall. The reason why Snowfall resonates and is so authentic is because John Singleton was involved. And John Singleton made sure that it was as true as possible, as real as possible. Even though, to some degree, he kind of like ripped it off from Rick Ross and didn't really give Rick Ross the credit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, it still was as real as it could possibly get. You know that he was in there looking at these characters and saying, nah, this is real, this is real, this is real, this is real. And that's important. You know, because I just see too many things that are fake. Like when I watch some of these movies where, like when back in the 80s and 90s where you would see the white lady go in the hood and then everybody's like making, like they're all cool with her and everything like that. And she's just able to start talking jive and all kind. It's like you're like, what is like? Where did this figment of your imagination come from? Who you think is? That's not. We're not simpletons. We ain't looking at you like we want to be down with you and be cool with you like that. No. I mean, I'm saying we're gonna rob you, but you ain't safe like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Check yourself.
Are you Team Molly or Team Issa in regards to Insecure?
Yo, man, I feel for Molly, but Issa, you know, with the block party.
Yeah.
I don't
You as
remember
well?
all the details.
I'm naughty. I don't really watch this show.
Oh,
She doesn't
okay.
watch it.
Yeah.
We watched totally different shows at different times. We never
Not all the
watched.
time. I watch Snowfall with
Well,
you
well,
and
we'll
a lot
watch,
of The
like-
Shy. I watch a lot of
Well,
things
like
with
if
you.
one of us goes to the other one and says, "I'm watching this, come and watch it," we'll watch it, but we don't really like the same thing. So sometimes I'm watching her show and I'm just like, but she knows like I like a good show. So Bridgerton was good. I wasn't, you know, because it's like I don't want to say girly, but it's, you know, lovey-dovey, you know, she kissing and this and that, and I'm just like, but it was drama. You know? But Insecure, I like how Issa's just kind of like random, you know. And I thought I was kind of tripping on Molly with the Asian boyfriend.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I was kind of tripping on that, but I was like, all right, cool. She, you know, she got to do what she got to do. I forgot how they had their fallout.
Oh, because like I said in the last episode, I'm telling you, man, Molly's a hater.
Yeah,
Molly,
it was
the block party. But what it comes down to is that Molly is not really supportive of Issa as Issa is supportive of Molly. Molly is one of those people who she's happy for you as long as you can kind of be the sidekick. The moment you become like the star or the focus or things are going well for you and things are not going well for her, she's gonna hate a little bit.
But what was the fallout? Because there was a fallout.
It was because Issa asked her Asian boyfriend for for help getting an artist. I think it was Vince Staples. Okay, and she asked Molly first. Molly was like, "Well, I don't know if I'm feel comfortable asking him, whatever like that." So Issa went around her and asked her. Oh, you felt that's a problem?
Yeah.
But Issa went around.
Not go around.
Issa went around her.
This is wrong.
And asked because they have a mutual friend, which is
She's not having it.
No, because if you asked your friend and she said no, it's no. You don't go around her. This is not a friendship thing to do. At least I wouldn't be friends with you if you're gonna go. And I said no.
Yeah, so
you're gonna go around my
Issa's
mom?
character went to her girlfriend's boyfriend.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that is so wrong. It just
And he actually got.
he got the guy rapper, but they also have a mutual friend. Remember, the reason why she started dating the Asian boyfriend is because Issa was dating his roommate first.
So you saying that they were mutual friends?
The
boyfriend.
They know each other because Issa was dating his roommate. You know what I'm saying? So she knew him outside of that, but
did you
Issa
hear
gave
what
respect.
You said? You said she went around her. You said these
I
words.
did say around her.
Okay, so to go around her?
It wasn't really like around, even though it was.
It was.
It was.
No, it
was around.
No,
Cleaning
but
that
Issa's
up.
attitude, the way
Yes.
her character, like her temperament as a person,
Was.
she was just like, hey, whatever. You know what? I think she didn't expect it to be as
Yes.
deep as it was. So
Exactly.
she thought she was just gonna boom, 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 and then whatever, we'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
Homegirl was like, boom, she cut her off.
She was tight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was tight. For
Yeah,
a minute. Remember they bumped into each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the coffee shop.
She
or
was
something?
hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds
She was
to
hurt.
me.
She was definitely hurt. But Issa was ticked off too because she was like, bitch, I did
Because
this to you, I
we
did
just
this.
spoke about this. You can help me.
Yeah.
Issa is throwing a big event. You can help me, and you are refusing for what reason? And the boyfriend had no problem with it. So why didn't you
I
even
can relate to
try?
that situation. I have friends in that situation.
But why
where
wouldn't
I
she
would
try
love
for
them
her
to help
friend?
me.
This is your girl. Your girl's
I
throwing a
agree
big
with you.
event. You know what I'm
I agree with
saying?
you, but if my friend is not allowing me to, her husband or boyfriend, whatever, I'm damn sure not going to go around her.
Well,
I'm
she
just
shouldn't-
not going to do it.
I
And
guess
I
she-
have a situation like that, and I'm not going to go around my friend. She doesn't want to help me, and God knows I helped her ass, but
Oh, yeah,
it's
she's
all
a
good.
bastard.
It's all
It's based on respect.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, her husband could probably change our lives,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
it's just-
exactly.
But I respect her, and if she doesn't want to help
No,
me,
I get it. I get it. I
can't
get it.
hate
But
her, and
you
I'm not
got
gonna go
to
around.
that point that you're making because this happened to us numerous times
Yes.
in a bunch of different ways. Where like you're right, like I have a situation I don't even like. I feel like putting this person on blast, but I'm not going to do it
Yeah.
like that. But what I'm saying is like I looked out for this person, right, for an agent.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's the thing, because you were talking about this before. So I didn't even know I looked out for the person because I do it all the time. Anybody who comes up to me and asks me for an agent, I will tell you all the agents I work with, here's their emails. This one you can tell them I sent you, but this one don't tell them because me and them had a fall out, but go for it.
Got
I'm
it.
not ever going to be like, oh, you know what, I don't know. What. So I'm on set of the Michael Che show. A person comes up to me, an actor, and she's like, yo, you hooked me up with this agent, and boom, and I had a fallout with her. I said, oh man, this must have been, I forgot. Like, oh, I did that because
Right.
I do it all the time. So she was like, yeah, it was all good, but we're not together no more, boom, boom. So now the actor comes out, and I see them post that they're with another big agency.
Okay.
So I'm like, yo, give me a plug over here to that agency.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know.
I don't really want to mess up my thing and
Right,
everything like
no.
that. It's like,
you know what?
how did you get in that position though? You forgot how you got in that position.
And this is my thing. What the agent going to say? The agent going to kick you off the roster because you asked, can I plug in this
Yeah.
other actor?
That's wrong.
It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like the people who need to hook up become the gatekeepers now.
Yes.
They feel like we got to protect this little position that I have. And you know what's so crazy? When I worked in the music industry, there was a thing called like when you become stale, like stale contacts.
Yeah.
When your contacts become stale, it's basically like you hold on to these things for dear life, and then they don't. You're so fearful that if you give it to the wrong person, that it's going to come back to you and it's going to hurt you some way.
Yes.
So you never use it, and then you don't use it, and then that person is like either change their number or they don't rock with you like that because you never called them or you never even hooked them up with any kind of talent or anybody that can help them make money.
You know, you were talking about this earlier, and just really quick, there was a person, I'll never forget this. He like leaned, we were on set, and he was telling me some sort of story about a new audition or a new something or whatever, and he leaned over and he starts whispering. And I'm kind of like, what are you whispering for? He's like, hey, don't tell anybody. It's not cool. You can't tell people any of this stuff because, they might get it. Because his thought is that if I tell you something that can help you, you're going to get the job. It's going to cost me the job. So
Got
me
it.
not telling you will help me to continue to get the job. But I'm like, what? That's backwards because I'm telling you what's for me is for me. You're not going to stop what's for me.
No.
Yeah.
But everybody doesn't think like
No,
that. You know what I'm
they
saying?
don't.
And so that's a part of a condition that's really like, I mean, it's real, man. Like it
Yeah.
really exists in the industry. I want to say it's like 1 out of every 4 people that we run into is like, yo, I'm saying, or you ask them, hey, who is this, or where can I go? And they're like, oh, I don't know.
No, I know. There's a lot of people that don't want to share their contacts, and you and I are not like that.
No, man. We try to put everybody on.
Always. Because just like you said, what's for you is for you.
Plus, I could, like with the
simple.
girl, I could put you on, and 2 years later, you're on, and I need a job.
Right.
You'd be like, yo, that brother looked out for me, man. Come here. Him right there.
Exactly.
You know
and so many people cannot remember, or they can't pull back. They can't pull somebody from the background
Right.
who helped them to move forward. Because you got to understand, in order to get this place right here, there's going to be somebody who helps you get to this place. And then you get to this place right here, and then you can bring this person right here, and this person can bring you right here. You know what I'm saying?
Also,
but
spiritually,
Network.
you know how,
That's what we're supposed to all do.
for me, from my background, from where I came from, I'm talking about me personally, how fulfilling it is for me to pay somebody. I came through the streets, you know what I'm saying? And I was doing dirt. And for my whole life to turn around, and now I can have a payroll and I'm paying people. I was in tears when I paid this old white man. Remember when I owed him money to Wiggins? And he came to get the money. And when I gave him the money, because I was like, I owed him like, I paid the security, the people in Mississippi, and he came and I owed him, like I had 300 and I owed him another 150. And I was trying to get him to just take 100. But he was like, nah, the 150. He said, I'll be there. I'm coming to get it. So I was like, all right. So I went back. I get the 150. I get in the car with him, and he takes the money, and he's holding it like this. And he said, Dan, he said, you know, a few years ago, he said, I made some bad investments. He said, I'm 76 years old. He said, last night I worked a football game. He said, and he's holding the money like that. He's like, this money that you gave, this is what I live off of now.
Yeah.
And he's like, me and my wife. And he says, I work every night as much as I can. And I'm almost in tears, like, whoa, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We went to Mississippi, and he was like, man, thank you for this $150. And I'm just like, wow.
And you never know what people are going through as well.
Exactly. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know what people are going through.
Especially somebody like that, for him to tell you that, you know,
that's
like
real.
He kept it so real with you, because a lot of people, when they get to that age, they're proud. They'll be proud to the point where they will front in front of you, and then they'll go and bag up some bottles and bring it to like to get, you know, the little change for the bottles and stuff. Like I've seen it with some old people. I'm like, God, yo, you need help, and you're just so proud you won't even go for assistance or help or anything like that, because you just in your mind like, yo, I'm me. I'm gonna work myself out of this thing. But you're like in your 70s. How you gonna get out of that? You know.
Yeah. Oh, so before you guys go, you guys are like the experts on this. I know you guys have been talking about this. So when we talk about the Emmys, can you, like, what's your thoughts on Lovecraft Country?
Oh, man.
And the fact that they're not going to go forward with a second season.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
We detailed that. Oh, yeah. They canceled Lovecraft Country.
Oh, my God. What the heck?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's so funny. That was our first episode.
Yeah, I watched some of that.
And in our third episode, we said the same thing. We don't understand how it's possible. Now we're saying it one more time, that this is the most ridiculous thing. I'm calling you out, HBO. It makes no sense. The show got nominated for how many? Was
20.
It
19, 20?
Was it
20.
20 Emmys? The show got 20 Emmys? I thought it was 18.
It's
18 Emmys. 18 Emmys. They got nominated for 18 Emmys. Okay, you got Best Supporting Actor for Michael K. Williams. You got Best Guest Actor for Courtney B. Vance. You got Best Lead Actor for Jonathan Majors. You got Best Actress for Journey Smollett. The movie, I mean, the show is ridiculous.
Everything.
A period piece with science fiction. Nothing ever like that ever on TV before.
Ever.
It is a phenomenal show, and if it wins, I'm gonna be. I probably will. Honestly, I'm gonna go to the HBO, wherever they headquarters at, and I'm gonna start my little pick. I'm gonna start my little picket. I'm gonna get signed. I'm dead serious. I'm not even playing. I'm gonna videotape it, and I'm gonna do my. If it's just me,
I'll go do it.
I'll be with you. I'll be there with you.
Bring Lovecraft Country back. Like, I'm gonna do it.
You know, the other thing though, don't forget there's circumstances that behind the scenes that we don't get to see.
Yeah.
You know, in filmmaking, we start to see those things.
Maybe to produce it was.
You think it was budget?
Contracts? No, I don't think it's budget. I think it can be lawsuits. You know, creative lawsuits. Whoever. It was
Misha
my
Green?
story. No, I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
I don't know. It could be any of these things that we don't get to see those.
Well, she wrote. Well, maybe she's getting sued by somebody.
Well, no, I'm not saying particular. I don't know any of the particulars.
Okay, got it. Yeah, hypothetically. Okay.
Because I don't think, because think about it, in a practical sense, I don't think that, I'm sure that HBO.
You don't think it was getting the views?
I think it
No,
was.
we got the views.
It got the views.
It was the number one thing.
I know what
next
he's
to
saying.
Queen's
Maybe
Gambit.
production.
I mean, it came out during COVID.
Did you guys like Queen's Gambit?
Oh, loved it.
Me too.
Loved it. Loved
I
it.
did, and I thought that was
was
another
good.
Man,
beautiful
I didn't think it
I,
was-
I highlighted
Wow.
that as well. Queen's Gambit is ridiculous. It's
I
one of
thought
those
so.
best shows this year.
Daniel
Like,
wasn't so crazy about it. I
and
thought it was
Anya-
awesome.
It was a great
Anya,
show.
if Journey doesn't get it, because I'm honestly, well, is Anya gonna? Is he in a different category? I think she might be in a different category than
Who's
Journey.
Anya, the lead?
Anya's the lead of.
She did good. She did.
But I think she's in a different category because I think hers might be limited series.
Oh.
I think, but anyway, like we were talking about Journey versus Olivia Colman from The Crown. Are you a Crown?
Yeah,
Okay.
I watched it.
You watched The Crown? Okay,
Which
so
one's Olivia Colman, the Queen?
the Queen. Yeah,
She's really good.
yeah.
The
I was
sister's
saying
good,
that Uzo or
I didn't
Olivia
watch it.
Colman. Yeah, I watched In Treatment. I think Uzo or Olivia Colman are gonna get it because they have the name recognition. Uzo has 3 Emmys.
We gotta watch
For
this.
crazy
What's it called?
eyes.
In Treatment?
In Treatment, yeah, she has about 8 parts because it's done by people. Like they don't do it like episodes; they do it by people.
Yeah.
So she has like 7 or 8 parts, or
Don't
something like that.
forget, what you call it, did Oribe did for
Aretha?
Genius? Yeah.
For Aretha, no, it's a different thing. I think it's limited as well. Yeah, so they got these different
She was
categories,
great.
but
She was
yeah,
great.
You think she's good? You think Jennifer Hudson gonna do better than her
Oh, man. I don't know.
when that movie comes out
I
in 2
think
weeks?
Jennifer Hudson's gonna have that sass, and I think Jennifer, she probably will get nominated for at least a SAG or Golden Globe. She's definitely gonna get nominated for
Well-
Golden Globe for musical comedy at least, you know.
Well, she, you know,
She's got handpicked by Aretha.
Well, she's incredibly talented. She
Yeah.
really is. But we don't know. There's a number of different, factors that come into the dynamics.
And she's an EP as well.
Yeah. Well, Marlon Wayans is also he's stepping up. You
I
know,
heard.
he was and we're gonna wrap it in a little bit, but he was in a movie directed by Sofia Coppola with what's the girl's name from The Office who also is Quincy Jones, Rashida Jones. Bill Murray was in that. It's really, I think it's On the Rocks.
Yeah.
On the Rocks,
I
yeah.
didn't
I
see
saw
it.
that. It was really good.
Yeah.
Marlon Wayans was in that, but he's also in the Aretha story as well.
I
He's
know,
playing like
he's
her
on the
boyfriend or
lead.
husband.
Boyfriend.
or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So yeah, like he's like Marlon. It's so funny. People don't realize Marlon is a really, really good like dramatic actor. You remember him
And writer, too.
in Requiem? Remember he was in
Right.
Oh
Requiem?
yeah, that was a good movie. That was a
Right?
great. That's a
Yeah.
great movie.
Good.
Yeah.
Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's good, and even you know what people don't realize, he had a duality about him in Mo Money.
Oh,
Remember in Mo Money, he was comedic, but at the same time,
Mo Money was
oh
good.
man,
Mo Money was
Nobody-
good.
Damon Wayans.
That's
Damon Wayans
I
is good in
remember
that.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
with
it's so
Jada.
good. You're
Moment.
right. He had the hurt
Yes,
tooth and
exactly.
He was like jealous. With
He
the
was
relationship
method
with
in
his
that. He was
brother.
method in that. He was a comedic actor.
He's very good.
He was Stacey Dash
He
was in
just-
that before she went, Stacey
Cuckoo.
Dash.
I remember that. I just don't remember Marlon in it.
Oh, Marlon, he was the funny guy. Yeah,
He was the brother.
Yeah.
He doesn't get his props.
yeah.
Right.
He does not get his props.
He had a duality about. He was dramatic in that
You're
because
right.
they were basically
You are right.
trying to get his brother, and he became the one that they wanted to get at. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like he became the almost like the guy to kind of like calm his brother down from because he was like doing like crazy credit card scamming and stuff like that. He was doing a lot of credit card scamming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
That was a good movie.
yeah, it was a good movie.
It was, and he was great. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just don't remember, like, she remembers the details. I
It's a
don't
great movie.
remember.
I watched it a lot.
Yeah, I mean that was '93,
That
and
was like
that
the
was
first time I've seen him on.
yeah. He was right out of LaGuardia.
Oh my.
Right out of
So
LaGuardia.
during when COVID, we started because we did what was the other? We did the what was the Bamboozle. So
Okay.
we started
Oh, yeah.
going back and hitting different movies
Okay.
during COVID. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Spike
saying?
Lee special. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So what do you guys recommend now? What do you guys recommend to watch?
Oh man, film wise, man, I would say, well, this is gonna be kind of crazy. I would say go back a little bit to A Clockwork Orange. you know, and Pulp Fiction, and I always got to throw a Spike Lee film up in there, you know, Mo Better Blues.
Mo Better Blues.
Those are
is
my
good.
three that I would say go back.
Ooh, that's a good. I mean, I love Love Jones. I think they should make a part 2 to that movie. I mean, Lorenz Tate and Nina Long still look good.
Yeah.
But this is an old school movie, Claudine.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I love the soundtrack. Hey, it was one of my favorites.
James Earl Jones, he was so young.
No, it was 1970. Yeah, it's a great
Over
movie.
there by the coffee shop, right by where we live. So we walk by.
I love that movie. And another movie is Alfred Hitchcock, Shadow of a Doubt.
Oh yeah, somebody.
The film noir, 1940s.
Okay.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, way back.
All right, I'll give you mine. So, always Flight.
Flight was good.
Denzel, Flight?
It's
Oh,
amazing.
okay. Yeah.
I'm really Don Cheadle. You know, just I'm always into that, man, because he was like, man, I land the plane with I flipped the plane, and he said, whatever, it was dope. Set It Off.
Set It Off
That's
was.
one of mine.
Yeah, that's a good
Set
one.
It Off was a good
That's a good
movie.
one.
Nah, that's
And
a good
we're
one.
working with the writer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're really
Yeah.
honored.
Yeah. One of them I'm forgetting now. So if I remember it, I'll recall it back. I'm forgetting. There's one that's like in my mind. Oh, Phantom Thread.
Oh, I was talking about. Remember I was talking about Daniel Day-Lewis and Phantom Thread. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of my favorites, yo. Yeah. We spoke about that last. It's so crazy. You have a lot of stuff that I like. You got a lot of the stuff that I like. She like she's mentioned a lot of stuff. I'm sitting like.
I met the director. He
Yeah,
gave me
yeah.
tickets to see that BAM. Like
Okay.
they played it live music with the soundtrack.
Wow.
It was
Okay.
So then if you're gonna watch
Yeah.
Phantom Thread, then you gotta go watch Then There'll Be Blood.
Yeah,
We
talked
spoke about that in
movies
episode
too.
two.
We talked about that
I said Daniel Day-Lewis gave a master class of acting in There Will Be Blood. That is, in my opinion,
Agreed.
top 10 acting performances of all time.
Top 10.
With Citizen Kane. Like, it's there. Like, There Will Be Blood is like, people, if you're an actor, you have to watch that movie and see what he did in that movie, okay?
Yeah.
Like, crazy, phenomenal acting.
It's
Yes.
amazing. And especially after you watch Phantom Thread, like watch one back to back, because
Yeah.
to see him go into character and then become this whole other character is just, as an actor, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
But again, Flight, Denzel, he almost, I'm not going to say the same, but he does the same for me. And I'm not even talking about Training Day. So I'm just going to take Training Day out of it, because I find the nuances in Flight are just amazing. That to me is, I watch that as for my masterclass.
Okay.
The scene when he, in the hotel room, when the side door is open. And
Yeah.
the way they shot that scene.
Yeah.
'Cause he
The
thinks-
Temptation.
And he thinks for a little while, and then you hear the door bump, and you see the wind blowing through the curtains, and then the door bumps again, and he wakes up, and he goes in the room, and he opens the refrigerator, right? And it's just so quick, and he takes out the two, or one, I think he takes out two, and he puts it, he holds it for a little while, then he makes up his mind, because you're right there with him. He makes up his mind, he puts it down, he closes the door, and he leaves. And in the shot, if I remember correctly, when he leaves, he walks out of focus, right? And so it just kind of sits there for a little bit, and then it goes in slow motion, and there's a close-up on the nip, and you just see his hand just go. Yo, and I was like, oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
And then the next thing is, and then they were killing me, because I love the Rolling Stones, and then it's that, woo, woo, pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
It's a good song. Yeah.
And John Goodman was good in that too.
Oh,
I love
my
John
goodness,
Goodman.
Banana Boat.
Yeah.
I love it. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
one of my favorite movies.
Soundtracks are so important, right? It really
Very.
makes a movie.
It just
right?
creates the mood. Yeah, it creates the
Really,
mood.
really does.
All right, so Josie, your
I
choice.
can't. I love movies, and I really cannot.
Come on, you
narrow
got
it down to
something.
3. I can't. You
Well,
guys
just
said
give
good
us
ones.
the first 3 that come to mind.
Okay, because I'm a hopeless romantic, this is gonna sound crazy, but I thoroughly loved the remake of Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
Okay.
And what's her name? What's your girl's name? From Homeland Police.
Claire Danes?
Yes, thank you. Did
Okay.
you guys see that one?
I think. Wait, what's the? It's the one with basketball. Was it the one with basketball in it, or something like that? Where he
No.
played. It wasn't a
You're
modern day
talking
one.
about Basketball Diaries? Is that what you're talking about?
It wasn't
'Cause,
Leonardo
was
DiCaprio
the
in a
lead that
movie. He
one,
was in a
but
movie with Mark Wahlberg, and
You're talking about Basketball Diaries.
Yes,
No.
different-
He had a
okay.
drug problem. No, this
Okay.
is Romeo and Juliet, like the
Oh,
actual.
okay,
it's a
okay, okay,
remake.
so they-
And they make it kind of like modern day. So they make it like there are thugs, kind of, with
Okay.
guns instead of like the Capulets or like.
Gotcha.
It's so good, and the music. Oh my God! For the '90s, that music was.
The soundtrack was
I Will Die For You.
extremely popular.
I didn't see that. I don't think I saw
I
that.
mean,
Yeah,
it's
right. Check it
yeah.
out.
See, I'm a teen
Yeah.
of the '90s, so yeah, that's
Okay.
a classic. And you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I feel the same way about the hip opera Carmen Brown when they did on MTV, and they
Oh,
remade
with Mekhi Phifer and
Yes.
Beyonce.
Yeah,
Oh, that was good.
yes, it was.
Yeah, that
so
was
Well,
good.
good.
That was
Wyclef,
good.
Wyclef, yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I love the way they made this.
They should have made it a movie instead of like a television thing.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But it was a movie on TV, but it was a like an opera, but hip opera.
Yeah,
hip
hip
Yeah, it was,
hop,
opera.
yeah.
it was done
I thought
well.
it was classic. I don't know why they don't do more of that. I thought it was so well done. Like the
Because
verses
it's
and the
hard.
music.
It's hard to
was so
do,
good.
and
It's
you
gotta
got to
be
have
hard.
the
It's gotta
actor
be.
to be able
Yeah.
to do. Like, I
This-
think they tried that with Donald Glover and Rihanna.
We watched
That-
that.
that was
Remember
good.
something
Yeah,
else?
that
What was it
Amazon
called?
thing that they did.
Gugu Island.
Something Gugu Island.
Guyana,
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, that was good.
That was
sad.
good. Yeah, yeah,
it was
enjoyed
sad,
it.
yeah.
I don't think it got enough attention.
Yeah.
And I thought they did a great job with that.
I thought they were great.
Yeah, Rihanna,
Yeah.
right? The music was great. He did This Is America, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It was very well. And I don't know what else. Oh my God, it's so hard. I love horror movies too. I'm so weird. I love romance and I love horror. These two genres, for some reason, I'm all about them.
Okay.
It's weird.
Did you see Get Out?
Yeah, that's my
I
first thing that
did.
came to my mind.
Yeah, no.
Didn't like
It's
that
a
one?
little
Well,
too-
Candyman's coming up.
I know.
So you gonna watch that?
And that's a classic. I have to.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on.
Got it,
I
got it,
watched the
got
one
it.
back in the day. I gotta watch the remake. And who's the lead? in that?
Yaya.
Yeah,
The guy's name
that's
Yaya
the-
Mudine.
Jack
Yaya.
Cadillac from,
I like him.
That's the guy
Yeah.
with the- so-
You're right. You're right.
He's
on the
from
cover, I think, of
he's from the
Essence's,
HBO thing with what's the lady's
Maggie.
name with
Well, he was in the Get Down. He played Cadillac.
yeah
Yeah, he's
but
very good.
he played the in the mask show that they have Watchmen.
Oh, I never
Watchmen.
watched it.
I didn't
He
watch
played
it.
the husband. That
Yeah, I never watched it.
oh, you didn't watch Watchmen?
No,
Oh, you guys
I-
gotta watch
I
Watchmen.
heard about
You
it.
gotta
You
watch
gotta
that.
watch Regina King. It's Regina King, right?
Regina
Yeah.
King.
Oh my God,
I
you gotta
tried,
watch
couldn't
that.
get into
She
it.
won. She won for that.
She
one.
won.
I heard,
Yeah, yeah.
I heard. I couldn't get into it.
You gotta watch it.
If I can't get into like the first episode,
I see
I
why.
can't get
I see why. I understand
Nah,
you. But
you gotta watch.
You
second
gotta watch
episode.
it. It's good.
See, because the first episode is a
Let's
setup
make ourselves.
episode. That's the thing. The first episode is a setup episode, and I'm telling you right now, I watched Watchmen after she won. Like literally, after she won, that's when I started watching it, and it took me 2 viewings to get through the first episode. Once I got to the second episode, that's when I was like, oh, this is good. Because it breaks down everything that was happening in the first episode, and it hooks you. The second episode actually hooks you.
Oh, okay.
The first episode is really just a setup episode. Like, you don't find out anything until
They're laying
the
the
second
foundation
episode.
down the first episode.
Yes. You find out nothing until the second episode.
True.
It's good to hear because even like with they did that. Lovecraft was a little confusing in
Yeah.
with the comic book. and all
little.
that. I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell is going on?
It was kind of slow. I was like, where's this going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you get like that, because of our lives, we got kids, we got,
Yeah.
we're
Lots
in the
going on.
business,
Yeah.
with us in the business, sometimes we're up. And then sometimes we're way down.
Got
When
it.
we're down, we got to hustle.
Yeah.
We got the clothing line, and we got the marriage that we got to keep balance with the kids. So
So you gotta play with me sometimes. I'm like, you have to walk your
Yeah,
wife
yeah.
like I'm a
So
dog.
other night she
you gotta
made
take
me-
me out and
she
walk
made me.
me.
She like took me to
I kidnapped him. He had no
we didn't
idea.
even have a toothbrush.
Yeah, we went to, where did
I
we
was
go?
like, yo,
It
man.
was just the other day.
But
I
we
only did
needed-
2
we
days
went
off
to the
of.
beach. We went to
That's
the
all I
beach.
get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Asbury Park Beach.
Well,
It was so nice.
man, listen, I
My
got
girlfriend has a
auditions
beautiful home
spread
there with her
out
husband.
across the table. I got,
Yeah,
man.
he's just so always work. So
Tunnel
yeah, it is
vision.
hard
I got
to
it.
have fun.
I got it.
So if an episode comes on and I'm sitting there for 20 minutes, I'm just like, man, I got shit to do, man. Like, what? Get
So
to
it's
it.
gotta
I
Get to it.
understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I get it.
saying?
I get it.
So I didn't pick up. I heard people were really telling me about it, and I was like, all right. And I think from there, that's when I ended up getting into Westworld, because people were telling me
I
about
love
Watchmen
Westworld.
and then Westworld. And Westworld is the same in the beginning. It takes you a minute to
Slow,
figure out, because it's two different worlds.
Yeah.
And they're going into worlds that this
So it's
person
a
is
little
that.
confusing,
Yeah.
Then, but once I got into it, and of course Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah.
Jeffrey
Yeah.
Wright is good.
Anything he does.
Did you see it, the movie he did, Monster?
No.
That's
Oh
it.
yeah, that was
I heard
good.
about
That
it.
was good.
That was good.
With Rihanna's boyfriend, ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
He's in it.
I'll check it out.
You gotta check that out.
Yeah, I love anything he does. Once I saw him in Basquiat and the walk that he did,
Yeah.
because I'm like, that's what always gets
That's
me.
that's the first movie I worked on was Basquiat.
Really?
Yeah.
He
Oh,
did
wow.
an incredible job.
Well, honestly, my favorite by Jeffrey Wright, Boycott.
I don't know that.
I didn't see that one.
Martin Luther King.
No,
I didn't see
You
that
didn't
one.
watch that?
I didn't see
You
that.
guys gotta watch that. You gotta watch Boycott. He
Okay.
killed it in Boycott. And his wife Carmen Ejogo, well, his ex-wife now, she played Coretta Scott King.
Oh yeah, check it
He
out.
killed it. Boycott.
never
And his
even heard
his second best performance, in my opinion, was Peoples in Shaft.
Stop it. Why are you doing this?
I'll just tell
swear
you.
to God. Oh my goodness, I was going to say that. I swear
Yeah,
to God.
yeah.
I remember him from People's
Yes.
and Shaft. That was the
Yes.
first time we
But
saw
he
him.
really gave
He
it.
And
killed it.
That's what I'm saying.
That was
And I'm so glad you said
that was
I
Academy
literally-
Award worthy, in my opinion. That was
I agree 100%.
that was Academy Award worthy.
He did
From-
such a good job. He was so
From the
amazing.
beginning to the end.
Yes.
Because I think
We
in the
didn't even look
beginning,
at
he
the
doesn't
lead.
even
What's his
really
name?
speak in the
Samuel
first
Jackson.
scene.
We
He's
were
in
all-
the window.
It was his mannerisms.
He was
His
so
mannerisms
good.
were- he
With
was
the
just
knife,
like-
with his ice pick.
Like he just had this little move around. He's like
all his gestures.
Yeah.
When he's like,
he's just
"Get
moving
out of
around
here,
like
bro."
that. He had it, yo.
That,
Oh,
and
he was
that,
good.
that's
He was
what,
good.
like, you couple it with great writing, but
Yeah.
with an actor like that, with a method actor or a character actor, when you can command the screen without saying anything
Sure.
like that,
Yes.
that's what Marcy Phillips was talking about. Like, when that show is over, like, we want to see this guy.
You're
again.
right.
He doesn't
I
have to
wanted
be the
more of
lead,
him
but
after I
who
saw
is
that,
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
He
going
stole
to
the
tune in
scene.
on Tuesday because
No.
I wanna see
You
him.
said Stole the Steam. He stole the movie. You had Samuel
movie.
L.
You're right,
Jackson
you're right.
and Christian Bale,
Oh my
and we
God,
don't even
you were
remember
so
Christian
right.
Bale was in the movie.
You're 100% right.
You don't even remember when Christian Bale was in the
Of
movie.
course, he was the jerk.
Think
Yeah.
about it. That's the white preppy guy that he was
You're
trying to beat up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You don't even
right.
remember.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
People
Trust me,
say
I
that.
remember Christian Bell, but he was such a jerk.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And he killed Mekhi Phifer.
Oh, yeah.
The character.
Yeah.
But no, Jeffrey Wright was everything.
He's always good. Jeffrey White is always good.
So
Yeah.
we could go on for hours. And
Wait,
hours.
Absolutely. I mean, we went way over, but it was just so great. So anything you guys want to say, and how can people reach you? How can people find out about you guys, or keep
They
in contact with you? Where? Instagram,
Follow us.
what? Twitter? What? How do they follow
I
you?
mean,
All
we're
that.
on Instagram. My name is Daniel Danielson, but my name is Danielson Daniel because I didn't know how to work Instagram when I still kind of don't. That's my personal. We have a film, Black Privilege, White Power.
Okay.
So that page is BPWP Movie. So Black Privilege, White Power, BPWP Movie on Instagram.
Is that Instagram? Okay, all right.
Instagram, yeah. I don't do much on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, but I don't do anything.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
forget Trendstar. We want to see everyone in
Our clothing line,
Trendstar.
Okay.
yeah, Trendstar with our amazing model, the line designed by her.
TRENDNYC. Oh, well.
Trendstar.
TRENDSTAR-NYC.
Yeah.
Trendstar, New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can follow me at JJT1013. So
Yeah.
Josephine Webb.
But you'll see
And that's
more.
on Instagram as well. JJ, say it again.
JJT1013.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you'll see more of us, man. We're always hustling. We're always in Harlem.
Always.
We're always in Midtown. We'll pop up in Atlanta. We might be in Chicago.
I didn't
We'll
know
be in
soon.
LA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're always hustling. We're always
Philly.
on
Don't
set.
forget Philly.
We're always on set.
Yeah.
Wherever you
I'm a
see
Philly
me,
girl.
you can give me a hug when COVID calms
Yeah,
down.
no.
Yeah,
honey.
you can say what's up to
Do
me.
not hug my man. You can say, yo, D, what's up?
What I'm saying is, you can show me love. I show you love. It doesn't matter to me, man.
Got it.
I'm excited for everybody. I'm proud of you guys. I'm excited about this. This
Thank
is like
you,
our
thank you.
first podcast.
guys.
So I'm excited and I'm
Yeah.
proud and I'm happy to be on
Follow
here.
these guys. I'm
And
sure you already do. They're
Yeah,
awesome.
we look forward to coming back. You can see us on a couple of shows. I'm on the Michael Shea show. I think I'm in the last episode 6. I do the
So good.
I
It's
do
such a
the,
funny skit. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm actually gonna binge that.
Oh,
I gotta
it's so
get.
funny.
Yeah, I do the Homegirl app. So I'm on that joint, and
You
I'm.
want to explain it to him? It's so funny. This
Yeah,
is
it's
what?
like-
One
It's
last
like
thing. One
15
last thing.
seconds long.
I said in one of the previous episodes, I believe that Michael Che is going to be a big movie star. What do you think?
I don't know, but he doesn't have that sort of. He doesn't have that.
That charisma.
Yeah, it's not like I don't think that that's what he really wants to do.
Okay.
He's
Well,
real laid back. I
I
think
mean,
he's
isn't
like.
that what this TV show's about? How he's saying
He's
how
not
no
in
one
the show.
notices him.
He's
Yeah.
not-
He's like saying how he's in SNL. He's actually poking fun of himself in the TV show.
I think that he's one of those guys. I feel like he has the Adam Sandler trajectory. He is such a good writer, and he's such a good straight man. He's tall, and he's like one of those guys who's a little self-deprecating, but at the same time, he's strong, and people respect him.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to be a movie star. I don't feel like he's going to be a television star. I think he'll do television, but his track is movies.
Yeah,
He's going to get that role that's going to change everybody's perception of him, and he's going to be and he's got the sensibility about him. I just see something in him. I'm like, he's going to be a movie star. I feel like he's going to be a big movie star,
I
actually.
know he likes to do stand up.
I've never
Oh yeah,
seen
he's
him
gonna
do
never
anything
stop doing the
serious.
stand
I've never seen
up.
him
But I
do
think
drama.
I feel like, because you know all the SNL guys, they go on to do either big TV or big movie or whatever. I feel like his trajectory is movies.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a big movie star. He's gonna be like. He's either gonna write that movie that everybody's gonna be like, oh my god,
I wouldn't be
I didn't know he was compared because he's the lead writer on SNL right now, and SNL has been his funniest in the last 3 years since he's taken over.
You are right about that.
If you think about it, SNL has been nominated for more Emmys under him than ever.
Well, hold
right.
on, let me just
You're
shout
right.
out my man Gary Richardson too. So Gary
Oh,
Richardson
Gary.
is a young brother, not very well known, but he's been writing for High Maintenance. SNL.
High Maintenance is good.
I love High
He
Maintenance.
wrote for,
He's even on set of SNL.
He's always on set. Young
Okay.
brother, man. Man, he's upcoming. He wrote for it was the other comedy show. Man, I forget, but he writes for a bunch of comedy shows, and he's good, and he's young, and you're gonna see him. You're gonna see a lot from him. So I just wanted to
Gary Richardson.
Gary Richardson, yeah.
Cool,
he's
cool,
awesome,
cool,
man. Whenever I see him, I'm always like, Gary, what's up? I'm Daniel Danielson. He's like, oh yeah, I remember you. I was like, yeah, you don't remember me. But anyway, I'm gonna let you know because I know who you are.
Got
You know
it,
what I'm
got it,
saying?
got
So
it.
yeah, look out for that brother, man.
All right. Well, thank you once again, Josie and Daniel. Thank you
Yeah,
for
thank
stopping
you.
by.
Thank you
for having us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we really
Thank you
appreciate you
both.
stopping by award season. And this is award season. We thank you all for watching and tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Awesome.